So I started my personal brand roughly 7 months ago, and since then I've noticed a pattern consistently show up, and that's my struggle with perfectionism. It's not only affected my personal brand but also the businesses that I've tried to start and the way that I go about life in general as well. I wanted to address it in this video because I've spent the whole day today trying to plan out how to come back from my 3-week hiatus. I feel like I killed my momentum. You know, I was on a streak with uploading on YouTube, and then I went on a trip to Melbourne, and I guess the momentum stopped, and I put a lot of pressure on myself to come back with something big. I guess that leads to my first point. Perfectionism creates a lot of pressure, and it makes me paralyzed. Instead of going through the action and failing and then learning from it, I stop at the planning, you know? I plan and plan and plan and plan and plan and plan and just plan forever, and that reduces the amount of times I fail, but it also reduces the amount of times I learn, and in turn it reduces the amount of times I win. I even struggle to articulate myself sometimes because after I've spoken, or even before I've spoken, I think about something I could have said that was better. So then instead of thinking about the next thing to say, I was thinking about the thing I said before, which could have been said better if I said it in this way. That's why this is like the 10th take of me just saying the intro, because I've been, yeah, bro, like literally just then I was thinking about how I could have said that better. Like I shouldn't have started this and that. So yeah, now that I talk about it, I don't feel like that's normal. Is that even perfectionism or something else, bro? I've already made a video about just starting, and I do feel like that's the solution to it, you know, feeling the fear, or whether it's fear of it's not enough, fear that it's not good enough, fear of rejection, and then doing it anyways. There's a great book about that. I'm gonna go grab it. It's on my shelf. Is this one. Feel the fear and do it anyways. This book genuinely has so many good nuggets on it if you're an overthinker and a perfectionist and someone who is limited by fear. I was noting about it earlier. So yeah, I think a big part of perfectionism also comes down to faith versus fear, because when you allow perfectionism to prevent you from taking action, that means you're operating from a place of fear. And when you operate from a place of fear, you're always operating in a limited way. You're always limited. But whenever you operate from a place of faith, you don't know what's gonna come next. You don't know like how you're gonna feel, if you're gonna get hurt, if you're gonna fail. You take the action anyways. And when you do so, you're limitless. The cap on you is just non-existent. That's something I've really been struggling to put into action, because the fear sometimes is just feels like it's so insurmountable, you know? It's just paralyzing. That's the feeling. At least for me, I have so many thoughts, so many ideas, and so many ways to do things that I just pause and I'm like, oh, nah, it's too hard to pick, or too hard to pick the right choice. And then I'm just like, nah, I'm not gonna do this shit, you know? So that's what I've been experiencing for the past 7 months. And particularly when I got back from Melbourne, I realized that I haven't posted in a week and a half, you know, and I've lost my momentum, and I'm like, oh, that just means I have to come back bigger. And then the longer I wait became 2 weeks. I'm like, that just means I have to come back even bigger. And then now it's been 3 weeks, and then today I've spent the whole day thinking about, you know, how can I come back even bigger? You know what I mean? And the pressure just keeps building and building and building until I have this like massive boulder, like this massive amount of pressure on me. That's just in my imaginations, you know. I'm sure, you know, none of the people that have subscribed are like thinking about, oh, I wonder where Andrelle's been. He hasn't uploaded in 3 weeks. He better come back with a crazy video. You know, I'm sure no one's thinking that except for me. I really want to emphasize that point. When you operate from a place of fear, you're limited. But when you operate from a place of faith, you're limitless. So that was just a long ramble. Basically, I just wanted to create this video to take that action and to just remove that, you know, imaginary boulder and just be like, right, I'm gonna start. I didn't even have a script. I'm like, fuck it, you know, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so I hope if you struggle with perfectionism or feeling paralyzed from perfectionism, anything along those lines. I hope my perspective at least helped you. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and yeah, thanks for watching.